Hey guys, SkyPoint here. Now in my last video I had shared an Alpharius trap deck, but I had talked a lot in that about how the trap decks still aren't reliable enough to allow you to realistically climb up the ladder with those, and that at best you'd have around a 50% win rate. Well, in today's video I'm going to be showing you a more serious Alpharius deck. This is actually an update of the last serious deck which I had posted, so it still has the same deck name, Spear of the Hydra. But this is a deck which doesn't really use traps, and I'm going to talk through the cards in it and then show you how to play it in a couple of thrilling matches. Alright, so let's talk through the deck itself. So when I presented this deck earlier, I had talked about how, when I say earlier, I mean like almost a year ago, I talked about how this deck back then had like 3 win conditions. You'd either win with the Harrowing at the end, or Autolon Score, or you'd use the Pale Spear and Orbital Base. Well, with the nerf to Pale Spear, which means it no longer damages the enemy warlord each time you draw a card, the Orbital Base strategy became a little bit less reliable, but Pale Spear is still a useful card, so I've kept it. What I've done instead is I've replaced the 2 Orbital Bases. One of the replacements is Hydra's Eyes, and the other one is, where's it gone over here? Efreet Squad, yeah, right below that. So Efreet Squad is the more important one. Hydra's Eyes, honestly, you can replace them instead with almost any card of your choice. I just like the effect. I feel it has synergy with the fact that I have a lot of drawing abilities against the enemy warlord, and so ticking away with a bit of damage each time is kind of nice. Alright, let's run through the cards and why we have them. Lecticia Divinatis. This is there for 2 reasons. First is the effect to draw cards for myself, but secondly, this deck will benefit a lot also from drawing cards for the enemy. So Lecticia Divinatis works really well here. Void Engagement is to help me hunt through my deck, and with 14 tactics in here, I have almost a 50% chance of doing damage to the enemy. Seriara Squad, just like Lecticia Divinatis, being able to draw a card helps both me and my enemy. Well, sorry, it helps me both when I draw a card for myself and when the enemy draws a card, so this works well. Ambassador Melgator, as usual, is to buy me a little time. Gamma Order is there to deal with some of the tough enemies. Aleph Null Veteran also buys you time, and you'll notice this deck has a lot of stunning abilities in there. Ghost Legionary, this is one of the key cards. You ideally want to play Ghost Legionary in the mid game when you can drop him on the board for 3 energy, use Alpharius' ability to draw another card, which is immediately going to buff Ghost Legionary up to being a 3/4 unit, then play a Lecticia Divinatis, which is going to buff him again into being a 4/5 unit, and then when the enemy draws a card at the start of their turn, he gets buffed one more time, becoming a 5/6 unit, which is great. One of Many is there predominantly for its healing effect. Pale Spear I talked about already. Fortunatus Veterans is a very flexible card. You can use it to finish off badly damaged enemies, or stun the enemy warlord, or stun a tough enemy as well. Lambda Thunderhawk, excellent card for Alpha Legion. Great damage, great effects. Hydra's Heads. Now, a lot of people don't like this, but I've always enjoyed using Hydra's Head in my Alpharius deck. Again, it's got good stats for its energy cost and a very useful Relentless ability. Headhunter Squad, these guys will help out as you fill up the enemy hand. You can deal with tough units which hit the board afterwards, and having stealth allows them to be reasonably decent at surviving until your turn. The Instrument is amazing. Hydra's Eyes and Efreet Squad I talked about, and similarly the Harrowing is your main win condition, as is Autolon Score. Alright, so that's the deck. Now let's jump ahead and take a look at some of the great matches I've had with it lately. We are going to start with one of my favorite matches of all time. This was one of the most dramatic ebbs and flows I've seen. Let's take a look at how this match went down. So I wanted to put away my 9-cost cards for later. I want cards which I can play early on. Fortunatus Veterans is good. Okay, that worked out. I got the Harrowing back, but also did get Void Engagement. So with Constantine Valdor, usually Constantine players are going to spend the first couple of turns building up their hand size, even against Alpha Legion, because they know that with Sentinel they're not that vulnerable to overdrawing. Alright, used my Alpharius ability. I copied Command Bridge from him. So he's going ahead and playing Command Bridge. Not sure what he got from that. Okay, looks like... No, it was not Blood Games. He already had that. So he's got Survivor ticking already. And he attacks me. Okay, coming up to my 3 energy turn. So what do I do here? I'm going to go ahead and copy another card for him. And I got Jubak. Let's use my counterattack and play Command Bridge. And I'm going to pull out the Pale Spear. And then after that, with my remaining energy, use a Void Engagement. Got a Hydra's Head. Okay. Now my hand size is starting to get a little bit big. I've got so much drawing ability, so I just need to watch out. But this is good. He still didn't drop any units, so it's a safe time for me to pull out the Pale Spear. So let's go ahead and get that on the board. It's going to work well with my Hydra's Heads. So nothing happened that turn, but now the longer the game goes, the more damage I'll be doing. Cumulatively. Okay, there's a Jubak. And so it's a turn, comes over to my turn, I draw a card, and it hits Jubak, which is excellent. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hit Jubak, take him out. 8 cards in hand, including with this thing. Oh no. Okay, never mind. So he's gone ahead now, and he has knocked out my Hydra's Head. What do I do here? Okay, good. So I'm going to bring in Fortress Veterans and stun that Hunting Eagle. Use my Alpharius ability to draw another card. This is good. I can use the jet bikes to finish the Hunting Eagle. Oh, so much for that. He brought in a horrible frontline unit. Okay, so what do we do now? Also, my hand size is enormous. I'm getting close to decking out. I've got to empty out my hand a little bit. So what I'm going to do here is stun the Hunting Eagle. And let's try and weaken this tough frontline Terminator. He's still not drawing any cards. More and more front lines keep coming in. Uh-oh, so I have nothing yet. Ouch, look at that big hit. I'm on 23 health. He's actually technically on 35 health and I'm on 21. He's got a 14 lead and a board full of tough stuff. Alright, what are we going to do here? Let's try and buy me some time. We're going to hit him with the Thunderhawk gunship. And to try and make sure I don't keep taking damage, we're going to use Melgator to bounce that 4 energy unit back to his hand. Sorry, that 4 attack unit back to his hand. He's playing Benediction, so he's healing a ton to his guys. And he brings in a Dreadnought, wow. Alright, so good, I busted its shield open. Let's bring in Autolon Score. Try and stun his guys. This is going to set up a Harrowing next turn, I think. Okay, so that's 6 cards in hand, 7 cards in hand, that's good. Oh my god, one of many. I thought I was facing Constantine Valdor. Turns out to be an Alpha Legion all the time. Impersonation, alright. But he does have 7 cards in hand, which is great. So I'm gonna break open that Survivor ability, bring out the Harrowing. That has evened the odds for me a lot. Void Engagement does some damage, great. Now only 5 points of health behind him, and I've got a tough troop on the board. Okay, he's gonna go ahead and bye-bye to Autolon Score. Tribune. Interesting. Trap. Okay. What else is coming along here? Oh my god. He's Alpharius as well. Okay. So that actually means I'm back to being 10 points of health behind him. Alright, I need to take care of that Tribune, so let's drop a Gamma Order. And we are going to bring in Efreet Squad because they can just hide in the shadows and Tribune can't kill them. And interesting, Halls of Terror, nice. Okay, so more and more cards being drawn. How's my hand size? 8. Okay, so now he just experienced the Gamma Order as he went and headbutted himself.
I will use that to my advantage.
Should be able to use Efreet Squad to kill those guys next turn, I think, with any luck. Halls of Terror. Oh no, he's refilling again. Oh my god, no, it's another front line. And it's a tough one. I can't kill the Tribune. Alright. Watch as I stun the Dreadnought and then go ahead and make a terrible mistake. I'm putting out lots of low health troops and I forgot about Tribune's Battle Honor ability.
Alpharius.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
We are Legion.
Okay, at least I healed up a little. And it goes over to his turn. I got Alpharius again, nice. And now he just absolutely murders my entire line. Oh dear. That Tribune definitely paid off for him. And he hits me again, 20, so I'm back on being behind the enemy on health. Headhunter Squad, okay, interesting. Alright, so now he comes along and drops another guy on me. Interestingly enough, his... Oh good, that's the Pale Spear finished off the Tribune. Okay, let's keep that Dreadnought stunned. So that's handy. Going to... There's an ability there from the Efreet Squad. Activate my Alpharius. There we go. What are we bringing in? Ooh, Paragon Spear. Unfortunately, that means he has Paragon Spear as well. Let's turn it into Omegon and now stun the enemy. Okay, he's playing Paragon Spear. Goes ahead and hits me with the Headhunter Squad. Brings in a jet bike, and is he hitting me again? Yeah, he is. Okay. Ooh, Gamma Order, but what do I want a Gamma Order on? Okay, let's do that on the Headhunter Squad. There we go. That worked out. We're going to copy the Telemon Dreadnought. Use my ability to hit him one more time. Bring in Jubak. And end my turn there. Nice, preternatural skill. Okay, because of the Gamma Order, he did not attack me with the Headhunter Squad. He is activating his Alpharius ability. Is that twice? Am I gonna deck? Yeah, my hand's gonna get filled up here. I'm gonna lose a card next. That's not great. And is that Dreadnought hitting me? Oh, I'm losing 2 cards. I think. No, I'm losing 1. Okay. It's only a little bit full. Alright, but I have only 11 points of health left. He has a ton of board presence. I just lost one of my healing cards because my hand was full. But let's do this. Preternatural skill. So now I'm immune for 1 more turn. Bring in Fortunatus Veterans to stun that Dreadnought and keep it down. And we're going to use Efreet Squad to hit the enemy Warlord. Drop Ciaria Squad to try and draw another card for me. Okay, so if this works, I can use... Oh, I was going to use the Thunderhawk on the enemy Warlord and then Efreet Squad to finish him. Isn't quite working out for me yet. There's another lightning blow. Is he going to attack me twice? No, he's trying to save his health, I think. Okay, he made me draw a card, so the Pale Spear hit him. Okay, last one. What do we do here? Okay, we're gonna drop the Lambda Thunderhawk on him. Perfect. Gives me 5 energy left. Bring in Headhunter Squad. With everything on the enemy side stunned, I should make it through this turn. Auric Mortalis cuts me down to 9 health. Halls of Terror. Oh no, he's refilling his energy. What does he have? Oh, it's harrowing! How many cards? I've got 8 cards! Oh, I make it! I sneak it through! Wow, that's close. And he's out of energy. 1 health left, and that's it now. Perfect.
You do what you must to win.
You're sound enough.
Alright, finish this off. He has 4 cards in hand. He has 4 points of health. I had the harrowing. What a close and thrilling match that one was. Custodies are always a tough matchup for the Alpha Legion. I think where he lost it was he couldn't resist using one of many. And I think Valdor might have been a better warlord to stay as. Maybe. I'm not sure. Next up, we're facing everyone's least favorite magpie, Nerat Kireen. Now, I am going second, so I'm going to start with the counterattack card, and I've got Pale Spear in hand, and this is very, very good. Usually, it's quite rare to get an incredible threat in early game, and so with your counterattack card, you can play your Pale Spear as your second move of the match, and that's a very good place to be. So I usually start off by creating a trap, playing that trap, and then pulling out my secret identity and becoming Alpharius. By doing that, my Omegon identity starts ticking down in cost for my first turn. That's not the biggest threat in the world, so this is good. So what I can now do is play counterattack to reduce the cost of the next tactic I do. And now I can drop the Pale Spear. And now every turn I'm going to be doing at least 1 point of damage to a random target. Okay, he is dropping a stealthy unit. Veteran Kerhane. I had no troops on the board, so he couldn't use his sentence and damage ability there. Alright, perfect. 3 health left. I want to make sure he doesn't hit me for 4 damage. So even though this is going to kill him, I drop the Ghost Legionary in the expectation that he will attack him. That's exactly what happens. That's good. Alright, Kireen goes ahead and headbutts me. Come up to the next turn, and this time what I'm going to do is pull out the Hydra's head. With 6 health, I'm hoping he'll put a fair amount of effort into trying to kill it. Is this working? Perfect. Yeah, he spent the whole turn just trying to take out Hydra's head. And he drew a card. Okay, what's coming up next? Let's take a look. Okay, good. Fortunate Veterans, and I'm continuing to do damage to that stealth unit. Let's go ahead and drop Ghost Legionary and draw a card. Perfect. Look at the health on that guy now. So again, he's having to spend half of a turn just killing the unit I played. And that slows down his attack on me a little bit. Good. That unit is dead. I'm taking a lot of damage, but I've got plenty of healing in hand. I'm still sitting on like 10 points of healing. Let's bring out Fortunate Veterans. Hit the enemy warlord and stun him. Bring out the las rifle section and shoot the enemy warlord. And then we'll just headbutt his troop to get rid of him. Technically 8 points behind on health, but plenty of healing in hand. Uh-oh's Cadmus Tyro, but I am getting very close to the harrowing. So what I'm going to do here is give Tyro a Gamma order so he doesn't attack me next turn. And then throw all my guys into him to pop his Survivor open. Force a card draw from the enemy. I mean, I could have used Third Covenant there, but I'm actually gonna try and see on the off chance that he tries to attack me with Cadmus Tyro. See what happens. Oh good, he's dropped a bunch of stealth units. And he does nothing with Tyro, but it's too late now. He has 8 cards in hand.
Do you like surprises?
Let's actually try this now. We're gonna harrow him. I was tempted to play Autolon Score and stun everything, but the risk that he has an unstunning card in hand was a little bit too high.
A harrowing is coming.
Ah, look at that. Another one of many. Perfect. Still 7 points behind him. He's bringing in another stealth unit. A cheap unit. Interesting. Okay, another point of damage over there. Let's drop Autolon Score. I'm getting close to the end game now. Next turn I can win. Should be straightforward. Oh no! A secret order. Oh, Autolon Score might finish me off there. Well, here's my challenge actually. Autolon Score is far too powerful to do nothing with. So I'm going to use the Thunderhawk gunship to hit the enemy. There we are. That stuns his most powerful unit. Use one of many to try and heal up while I can. And I have enough health now that I can try and give it a go with Autolon. So I do take 9 points of damage there, but he has now cleared his Gamma order.
From that strategy.
So he is free to attack next turn.
History tried to forget us. You.
Ooh, the harrowing. Oh, this is so close. I had 6 health, 6 cards. And he hits me again, which takes me back down to 1 health, just like the last match. But unfortunately for him, this is over now. So I'm going to just flex a little bit, reveal my secret identity to heal up.
Victory. True victory.
Then I will reveal my secret twin card.
Let me help you.
And then lastly, let's pull out Void Engagement. That's going to do 1 point of damage at least to him, but a Druid a tactic, that's 2 points of damage more. That 1 point, of course, coming from the Pale Spear. And the final match today is an Alpha Legion Civil War. So let's go ahead and keep the cards. Actually, this is not a bad set of cards to start off with.
We are Legion. We are Alpharius.
So I went first, so I'm just creating a trap, sticking that in there, and then as usual, revealing my identity so that my Omegon identity begins ticking down until it becomes playable.
It's all about secrets.
So he reveals himself as Alpharius as well.
Victory. True victory.
He's probably going to draw a card for me. Yeah, there we go. We each got a Void Engagement. That's not bad. Okay, Headhunter Squad. I was hoping for something at 3 energy. Let's just play the Void Engagement to draw another card for me. Another Headhunter. And a Lambda Thunderhawk. Okay, that's not bad. My hand is growing a little bit too much. Okay, I have to get that thing under control, so I'm going to bring in Fortunate's Veterans for the damage ability. And even though they're stunned, they're just going to keep getting stronger, so I have to kill them. So I'm 3 points behind on health. Okay, he headbutts my Fortunate's Veterans. What's he doing? Breach. Interesting. Okay, that's actually going to work out for me. It gives me a couple of options here. The Void Engagement, looks like he drew a Truth. Okay, my hand is already very full, so I'm not putting down the Hydra's heads. Instead, I'll drop Headhunter Squad. Hydra's head would be causing card draws, and I don't want that yet. Plays a Mortar, takes out my Headhunter. That's alright, I've got a spare Headhunter coming up. Let's get ready and put him out. So watch what I do. This is very deliberate. I'm going to take my Headhunter and not put it next to my Warlord. Instead, I am going to put it next to the Secret Operative so that in case he wants to try and stun the Headhunter squad, the only way he can do it is by taking out the Secret Operative. Okay, look at this. He's really going for card draws. So I currently have 8 cards in hand, up to 9 cards in hand. Okay, first up, attack with the Secret Operative so they die. Next we take that out. 7 energy left, so what will I do here? I'm gonna drop those guys. Drop my Ghost Legionary. And play Lectitio Divinatus to buff Ghost Legionary. And then when I turn it over to the enemy turn, Ghost Legionary gets buffed again. So I've got a pretty strong board presence, although he just undoes that. Ghost Legionary was not quite buffed enough to be out of the Melgator danger zone. Now he really wanted to make sure the Headhunter squad is dead, so he just kills them outright. Coming up to the 8 energy turn, so what do we do here? Let's just go ahead and stun the enemy Warlord. We're gonna bring the Ghost Legionary back in again. And that's it. I have 8 cards in hand. Okay, he's playing his counterattack, and I think... yeah, there we go. Low cost Harrowing. That wipes out my board. But it does mean he's used up one of his 2 Harrowings. That's not bad, and I still have a bunch of heals in here. Let's bring in the Hydra's Eyes and Sierriara's squad. Again, placing Sierriara's squad in the center, so in case he wants to try to stun the Hydra's Eyes, he either has to hit it directly or hit the center guy. Either way saves my Warlord from damage. Oh, there's a stun effect. Ooh, card draws. Alright, what do we do here? This one's going to be a bit tougher. Let's bring out the Thunderhawk. That's going to stun all his guys. And one of many. Just to heal myself up a bit. Technically ahead of him on health. Ooh, and I got a Seeds of Betrayal. Nice. And a useful secret identity. My hand is full though, so it's going to be over. I will be losing a card for sure. And I'm sitting on my Gamma Orders. Ooh, who's going to die there? I'm sitting on my Gamma Orders in case Autolon Score comes out. So you can see here, the Hydra's Eyes have been doing a fair bit of damage to the enemy. There's another Secret Order. A Secret Operative. With some effort, he's managed to clear my board. I really need that Hydra's Eyes of his to die because otherwise I'm wasting too many cards from my deck. So what I'm going to do here is first drop Seeds of Betrayal, and then after that we're going to play my Autolon Score for now. You know, I should have done the Harrowing there instead of Autolon Score because I have... okay, no, if he, as long as I don't draw another card, I'll be fine next turn. He's doing all the card draws. What's he looking for? Is he trying to find his own Autolon Score? No, he found the instrument. Ouch! Big hit on me. Painful. Alright, I think now is the time for a Harrowing. Let's do that. That's going to stop him from overdrawing me on cards. Create a tactic, which is kind of stupid of me. Now I'm going to lose a card next turn. Ooh, okay. That's what I've been waiting for. He has 7 cards in hand. Technically, I can win now. But what's the fun in that? Let's just throw in another trap card. bring in a Gamma Order. I did have lethal, but I'm toying with him at this point. Bring in my Secret Identity. Stun the guy with the Gamma Order. Stun the enemy Warlord. And then also reveal my Secret Identity, which stuns him and gives me more health. So yeah, I know I had lethal at the start of that turn. I could have played the Harrowing and attacked him with my face. But let's just draw this thing out. I felt like I was in control of the match, and even Alpha Legion shenanigans could not stop that. Yeah, there he is. He's trying to go out with stuns himself.
For the Emperor.
Little bit of healing over there. More board stuns. This is going to be... yeah, he's dumping everything he can out onto the board right now. Okay, let's do this.
Can be used as a weapon.
We're going to use the instrument, hit that Autlon score, and end the match now. Alright. So that was a nice little sort of dramatic Alpha Legion Civil War battle over there. Again, just showing off some of the various techniques in different win conditions which this deck packs in there. So as usual, to round off, here's the deck I was using in this. This is my more serious Alpha Legion deck for actual fighting and rising up the ladder. As I mentioned at the start of this video, I posted a variant of this last year. But now that Pale Spear was nerfed, I just edited the deck a little, swapped around a couple of cards, and this is looking quite reliable for me. I think I'll be trying to use this deck mostly for the rest of the month and try and rise up to 4,000 ranking with it. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and you'll get notified whenever my next video goes up. So, until then, I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Bye for now, everyone.